The worst imaginable scenario has happened. Your bird is sick and you're on your way to your avian vet. You finally get there and they ask you, what's your bird's normal weight? And you don't know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Sydney, your host of Bird Life Uncaged, and today Rudy and I are bringing you a video about the importance of weighing your bird every single day. We'll go over a few scenarios about why this habit is just so important for your bird's overall health, as well as show you how you can get started weighing your bird today. Stick around, let's get into it. By tracking weight daily for a month or even more, you can start to figure out what your bird's natural set weight is. This is super important to determine if your bird is under or overeating, especially if you're going through something like a diet conversion. Having that baseline is something you can fall back on and say, this is what my bird should typically normally weigh. And anything outside huge fluctuations of that could be an indication that something is up. Weight changes can be one of the earliest signs of illnesses. Birds are like ninjas at hiding illness. They won't show any symptoms until they're usually on death's door, and by then it's normally too late to do anything about it. But weight changes can be the first symptom presented. Whether it's an increase or decrease in weight, if you have that baseline, you will be able to preemptively figure out any changes before it goes too far. However, if you haven't been tracking your bird's weight or weighing them every single day, you 1, won't know what that baseline weight is, 2, will miss the signs of weight gain or weight loss, and 3, will miss the signs of early symptoms of illness. This is no joke, guys. Weighing your bird could potentially save its life down the road. So I recommend that you pick up a food scale. You can usually find them on Amazon or Target or Walmart. They're pretty plentiful and not that hard to track down. And I recommend grabbing one that shows a fraction of a gram. So it goes down to, I believe, 1/10 of a gram. So you can get as much detail about your bird's weight as possible. The second thing you'll need is a T-stand to place on this food scale. That's just something you're gonna step your bird up onto this T-stand perch and weigh them on the scale. And we'll get into this and show you how to zero out that T-stand so it doesn't factor into your bird's weight, and show you what a good daily weighing routine looks like. And the bonus part is this can become a very fun part of your morning routine for your bird. This can actually act as an excellent bonding opportunity between you and your pet parrot, whereas you can have your bird step up onto the perch when you're weighing it, reward it for stepping up, reward it for staying still, and really almost create like a training exercise between the two of you. And one last note before we actually get into weighing our birds is you want to be as consistent as possible. And what I mean by consistency is you want to pick the same time each day to weigh your bird. So for example, in the mornings, I weigh Rudy, and I know he should weigh between 65 to 67 grams each morning. And enough of me talking, let's actually get into this and show you how to weigh your pet parrot. And for that, I will need a volunteer. Rudy! Okay guys, I've got my food scale right here. This does not go to 1/10 of a gram, so I recommend if you pick one up that you actually find one that does that. This one rounds up gram-wise. And then I've got Rudy's T-stand perch right here. So I'm gonna place this on the food scale. And as you can see, this weighs about 235 grams. Now we don't wanna capture that in our bird's weight. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna tear this out, and it's gonna zero it out. So when we put Rudy on here, it will just be weighing Rudy's weight. Okay guys, I'm gonna try and do this one-handed, so just bear with me. Rudy, step up. Good boy. You get a treat? Good boy. And as you can see, 65 grams, 66 grams. That's my little boy. He's such a tiny boy. And that's all there is to it, guys. We've captured his weight, and like I said, this can be something very fun. I've got his favorite little treat over here, little seeds, since he's being a good boy and being my volunteer. And that's all there is to it.